Hi guys, Brent again here at the Williamson family. This is a demo part 2. Really the whole idea of what's going on here is that I'm going to cover really just a few things. I'm not going to take a lot of time to do it, but storage of the iCook cookware set. You do have the ability, with the way that these are put together, to be able to hang the pots and pans because the way the lids are, you can see here you got the rim, and they actually set right inside, so you can hang. You can hang them up. So it's pretty neat. Now the way that these are set and put together is really neat, and here's why. As you can see, I'll let Robert zoom in here, there's no holes for screws or anything here, and this, it's kind of strange the way that this is set. There's a lip right here around the edge. There's a reason for that. The reason is, as you can see here, there's a little ledge that the lip sits on in here in the pots and pans. All the iCook cookware sets are very similar to that. I'll show you another example. You can see very similar here. These pots and pans are shaped a little bit differently because of the way the pans are put together, but it creates a seal. We call that seal for the iCook cookware Vitalock. Now what Vitalock does is, once you start to cook and you have a little bit of moisture in with your food, not excess water, not excess butters and oils, but you have just a little bit of moisture with the food, what happens is when the pan starts to heat up, it creates a seal, okay? And you'll know when you've achieved this seal when you can take the lid and you can spin it a little bit, and it'll coast right around the rim. It might not spin more than once, a time and a half, but that's way you know that you've created the seal. And you'll know what I'm talking about if this is something that you purchase and try. Okay? Now, why is this important? Well, I talked a little bit on the previous video about health ailments that people come across when they cook with pots and pans, where there's materials that break off into the food over time. That's obviously stuff you want to avoid, but there's a lot of stuff that people basically are putting into their body now that they're not aware of. Quite honestly, things, when you're cooking with certain butters, oils, fats, just other things out there, rather than just maybe a little bit of water. If you're cooking vegetables in the non-stick pan, they taste a lot better when you don't boil and steam them to death. It's just one of those things where there's different recipes that we actually offer. You can find online. And I believe Jason Roberts is his name. Is that correct? I believe it's Jason Roberts. If not, forgive me. But one of the cooks that goes through and talks about all of this. I'm going to show you his picture right here. Actually go through. He actually does a cooking show for us. It's not aired on national television, but if it's something you're interested in, you can talk to Robert, and Robert can get a hold of me, and I might be able to line something up to get you a hold of some of the recipes or other things dealing with that. But it's very important. Health in general, I'm sure 99.9% of human beings would agree that we all want to take care of our bodies, and that's a very important thing, like I said. So pretty much I'm finished with this part of the video. If you have any questions regarding iCook, the cooking process with iCook, or anything else, please let us know. Have a great day.